So big shifts when it comes to retail trader sentiment, especially NFX and oil. Let's start with Euro USD. Outer circle start of this week. Inner circle is the start of last week. So we're looking at week-to-week percentage changes. You can see in the case of Euro USD, we got our first shift to majority long. As for GBP USD, they remain majority long. Now in USDJPY, we get our next shift, and that's because we had these big moves. Prices dipped into the 107s. Now it's up in the 109s, standing at a significant midterm resistance levels, enticing a lot of shorts into entering. So it stands at a heavy short 64%. USDCHF, we haven't seen much of a recovery. A lot of those longs initiated above current market price, so they remain in extreme long territories, even though that slight recovery did aid some of those fresh longs into taking profit. In commodity currencies, USDCAD, we saw a move off the lows that went contrary to its current bear trend technical overview. A lot of traders were holding a majority long bias, and they've been unwinding some of those longs, and that's the reason why long bias here has dropped. As for AUD USD, another shift, in this case towards majority long, that occurred last Tuesday after the plummet into the 68s. But since then, there has been a bit of a recovery, and that has aided them. Now, in terms of commodities, general rule of thumb, they have a tendency to hold heavy to extreme long buys, and in the case of gold, when its price continued to rise towards the to briefly breach the 1600, they increase their long buys, so they are waiting for moves that will take it back up. In the case of oil, they've shifted from what was a previous majority short bias to a heavy long 74%. In this case, they are also hoping and anticipating for some sort of move back up. Now, in the case of indices, we got fresh record highs last week for both Dow and NASDAQ, and that meant that heavy short traders who have continued to remain remain short and trade opposite and average and opposite to the current upside movement, they have continued to remain short in this case and hoping for some sort of movement back down. Whereas the case of the German DAX, its price did reach a significant midterm resistance level, and this is an index where a lot of range trading occurs. You can see that sentiment in this case surged to an extreme short 80%. So in indices, they remain short, whereas in the case of Bitcoin, they remain extreme long. So last week's relatively bullish moves were definitely in their favor. And as for the remaining cryptocurrencies, or altcoins, if you will, the other crypto majors, you can see that they're holding an even stronger extreme long bias. So that's it from all of us here at IG. Thanks for watching. Have a text.